the red flags going for me, because that isn't how science works. You know, but anyone who ever says to anybody that the science is settled, I mean, that just isn't how science works. Science always has to be challenged and should be defended. And, you know, it's thesis, counter-thesis, modified ideas. I mean, even doctors who qualify today would be told on their last day at medical school that half of what you've been taught will be proved to be wrong within 10 years. And you've got to constantly retrain and keep up to date. Well, that's how science is. So as soon as I saw people being cancelled for asking very legitimate questions, I became more and more concerned. And my concern, the more information I found out and I could read the scientific papers, the more my concerns.
Andrew, you have an interesting track record as a politician, but you became kind of famous all over the world because of your rants in the House of Parliament in the UK. Let's watch an interesting clip where you speak to only a few members of Parliament that were left in the building, but there was a lot of audience. The public was bursting. Let's see what happened that day.
These are very hard truths to face, but we must face them, Madam Deputy Speaker, if we want to learn the lessons of the last few years. At some point, we'll have to face up that all the evidence is building. It was fairly convincing 18 months ago when I first spoke out. It is unequivocal now. So I asked the House, it's time to take the politics out of our science, and we need to put some actual science back into our politics. Yeah. I asked the House to support the motion today for the Baroness Hallett's inquiry to open Module 4 on the safety and efficacy of the experimental COVID-19 vaccines. And given the evidence, Madam Deputy Speaker, I call on the Government once again to immediately suspend the use of all mRNA treatments in both humans and animals pending the outcome of that inquiry.
No. We would have to clear the gallery if clapping continues. I would order it if necessary.
The audience was very loud and she said, we have to clear the building if this goes on.
Continues.
If clapping continues.
What you heard there on the audio was through bulletproof glass, and it's never been heard before. You've never heard the crowd before in